Good morning, happy 4th of December. How are we all doing? It's such a wet day today. Well, it's not raining at the moment, but I woke up probably around, well, Cam's alarm went off at something like 4:30 this morning because he had a big day at work, and the rain was so torrential. It was, I thought the world was ending. It was so much rain. So today is really mushy, but it's got kind of clear blue skies. So I've done my work week for my normal job, and now it is my days off. And today I'm gonna have a bit of a reset day. I find that when I'm busy throughout the week, my room gets a mess and the house gets a mess and the laundry piles up. So I like to make sure that I'm doing kind of all the tasks, making sure I'm tidying up and resetting. But also I've got a load of stuff to list on Vinted and relist as well. So stuff that hasn't done too well, I'm just gonna take better photos of and then relist. I've got a few Christmassy bits left to upload, so I want to do that so that they can try and have a good chance of selling before Christmas, because I don't want to hold on to them for another year. So that is pretty much going to be my day, but I haven't got ready yet because I'm going to start my day off, and I say start, it is like 10 o'clock, so I'm getting out really late. But I was so tired yesterday. I think because I've been filming my days and editing until like 10 p.m, I'm really tired. So I've had a big lie-in, I've done a few things on my phone, but I'm going to start with a run because it's not raining yet and it's not frosty, so I think it's going to be a good, perfect time to get a bit of fresh air. So I'm just going to get ready now into my gym wear, but I've not put any makeup on or anything like that because that is insane. I don't want to wear makeup while I'm running. I also am due a hair wash because my hair's got really frizzy and dry, so I thought I'll go for a run and then I can go and have a nice lovely shower, wash my hair, do a bit of self-care, and then reset the day. Okay, I have some form of clothing on for running. I've got shorts on, you can't see that because I can't find any leggings, so it's a sign I need to do some laundry. I'm really behind on it and I already feel really sick, so I know this is gonna make me feel like utter trash. Anyway, I will see you after my run and let's see how I'm feeling. And this is me after the run. That was a struggle, so it took me like 30 minutes and I did a lot more walking than I wanted to because I was feeling really queasy. But I've done it and it was a lovely day. The sun was out and it was actually quite warm. I didn't get cold at all. So now I'm just going to take 20 minutes, have some water and calm down, and then we can crack on with the rest of our day. Okay, I've just put the hot water on boost and I have to wait about half an hour before I can have a shower. So while I'm cooling down / warming up because I'm getting cold, I thought I'd put on Zoella's Vlogmas because I haven't actually watched it yet. So I've got day 1, 2 and 3 to catch up on, and I've also got some things to sew. So there's a few things that I want to sell on Vinted that have like holes in, so like this beautiful vintage dress, how cute is that? It's got like a hole at the bottom of the zip, I think, kind of somewhere here. So I'm gonna sew this up while watching Zoella and waiting for the hot water. Okay, I am all ready and I feel like today is whizzing by. It's already 12:30 and I've achieved nothing that I wanted to achieve today so far. So I was planning to go to the garden centre, which I still want to do, but I think I'll go kind of later on in the day rather than earlier than which I thought I could go. But at the moment I've got a few parcels to pack and send, so I'll do that on the way to the garden centre. So I thought I'd show you what I've sold in a minute, but I also have a few things to photograph and relist. So I'm going to crack on with that while it's still daylight and I can get good lighting. Okay, this is my little pile of jumpers that I've photographed again to relist. This one is like 100% cashmere. Picked this up from a jumble sale, it was like 50p, but it does have a few bobbles and a couple of holes in it, but still I think it can make a nice little flip. This one is such a lovely vintage one. I love this. Look at the detailing on the bottom. I was half tempted to keep this, so if it doesn't sell, I might. And then we've got some fun, crazy Christmas ones. There's a light up one here, one with bells, some vintage dresses. So yeah, some fun things to upload later this evening. I thought I would show you what I've sold now, because then I'm going to package it up and send it off on its way. So we've had quite a few sales over the last few days, which is quite nice. So first up, we've got How to Make Money in Stocks book. This is actually one of Cam's, so that sold for £5 and he will get the money for that, which is great. Then we've got this really cool Grinch jumper. How fun is this? This is the Grinch jumper and it's brand new and I think it's from Walmart, so it came in one of my big bundles, but that's super fun. Then we've got this bag, which I got from a car boot sale, I think. I got £1 for it and I'm getting 9 back, which is quite good. Then just some pair of brown motel jeans. I think I have had these for quite a while, so yeah, just clearing out for that one. Then we've got a American chat show jumper, The Tonight Show by Jay Leno, or with Jay Leno. That sold for 12. That came in a big like mystery bundle bag. This one is so much fun. How cool is this? This is a knitted jumper and it's like very retro and it's got fish all over it. I just think it's so cool, and it's from Talbot's. Yeah, cute. This is sold on Depop actually. Depop came through with a couple of orders, which was really nice. Then we've got this Per Una lacy like cami top. This one I've been trying to sell for ages, so I'm really glad it's sold. That went for 12. And then we have a mushroom jumper, Cosmic Mushroom. How fun is that? There's just a nice like brown jumper with that, and that is everything that has sold. So I'm now going to package them up and send them off, but I will see you in the garden centre because that's my next stop. So if you buy anything from my Vinted, this is how it will come packaged. I put little thank you stickers and I wrap it up in tissue paper. I feel like not a lot of Vinted sellers do this. They just shove it in a Doritos packet and send it on its way, but you get proper wrapping with Fix Thrifting. Okay, so I didn't come in here for clothes, but I have found some really nice bits, and I've realised you can't sleep on garden centre clothing. I usually just walk past it and I'm like, nah, I'm not that age demographic. But sorry, look how cute these are. So I'm going to do a little try on. Also, I'm not sure what this outfit is, but it's comfy, so we'll go with it. And this changing room is so cute, so bougie. Love it. Right, let's try this stuff on. Yeah, this skirt is an absolute hit. It is so nice. It's the loveliest colour and it's such thick like corduroy quality. I could actually have gone for like an extra small. This is a small medium, but they don't have any other size. But it's perfect because if I go for like a roast dinner or something, room for a food baby. So this is good, and I can also wear it in the summer with like a crop top or a blouse, which I'm going to try on next, which is this. It might go quite well, but I really like this, and I think it's like £39, which I think is pretty good. The quality of it is really good. Okay, I really like this top. I feel like I've got it on backwards because this looks like the back, but there is a label at the back, so I'm pretty sure this is the right way around. I was expecting it to be really see-through, but I've got a complete black top underneath. So considering I've got a black top underneath, this doesn't look too see-through, so if I was to wear like a skin colour top or bra, this would be fine, or even a white one. Obviously, I don't know if I'd wear it with this skirt, but I really like this. The sleeves are beautiful. These are really cute. It feels like, again, really good quality. I think this is £19. So I'm definitely, what does that say? 17. Yeah, I love it. Definitely gonna get this. I did not have clothes in mind, but I did an order on Karen Millen and none of it worked. So in my head, if I spend the same amount of money as the refund will be, win-win. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I feel like this would be a really good staple. I love this. This is so nice. It's in the same fabric as the skirt, but it's got the most beautiful little frills, and a must with a dress, it has pockets. How good is that? And it's the perfect length because it doesn't get my cankles too far out. And I think this is like £20. I'm really chuffed for this. I did not come in here for a dress, but I'm very happy I did. This is so nice. I love it, and it's such thick and really good quality. It's all, I think, from the same brand. It's Cerulean. Hang on, let me focus. It's all from Cerulean. I don't know, I haven't heard. Cerulean? I've not heard of that before. I guess it's, yeah, the actual Garden Centre's brand. Really like it. So yeah, I've got some pyjamas to try on because I'm looking for cotton pyjamas, and these are cotton. So this is a bit of a success. Love it. This is so nice. Nice. Obviously I would not wear this out. This is so cute. It is the comfiest fabric. It's not like an itchy cotton, and it doesn't feel like it's going to bubble, and cotton, which I think is really important. I'm sick of having polyester pyjamas. Oh, I love it. I love it so much, and I could wear it with like a little top underneath. These are a little bit tight, but I'm doing so much running and I'm starting to lose weight, so I do feel like if I keep them running up, these won't get too small. Very happy with this little haul. It's very rare that I try stuff on and everything works. Anyway, this is going to be an expensive garden centre trip. And I'm back home. I've got the fire still going, and I've realised that I've got quite a few parcels from my Amazon order that partly came the other day, and also a couple of more Black Friday purchases that have just arrived. And then a couple that I'm not sure what they are, so I thought we'd open them together. I'll start with this one because I know what it is, because I've savaged the packet to get rid of the address on there. So this is what I used to bump up my order. When I bought, this is probably quite low down, anyway. When I bought the Free Soul Protein, I actually wanted to increase my order value so that I didn't have to pay shipping. So these items were part of that bump up. I also recently cleared out my makeup, and I just like to get a few more fresh bits because I don't have much anymore. So I've got Glow Milk, I think this is a lip oil from the Beauty Crop, and then I think I have another shade, so 2 shades, and then a luminous powder blush as well. These were insanely cheap. I think they were all less than £2 each. Okay. This one is saying it was £3.52, but I remember it being cheaper. But still, £3.52 for a blush is insane. And I know the Beauty Crop's really good because I've had their products before. And then this one was £1.76, and so was the other one. How insanely cheap is that? That is actually crazy. So the blush was down from 8, and the lip oil was also down from 8. So that was a crazy Black Friday deal. But yeah, I just thought this was really cute, and I thought I'd open them up and try them as well. I love a lip oil. My favourite makeup product, which I use pretty much every day, is my Rare Beauty lip oil, because it's got the most beautiful tint to it. So it's like a lipstick, but it soaks in like an oil and it's not sticky. I think this one is, this one's just like a shimmer shade, so it's called Sugar. How cute is this? And I thought this could be really cute for Christmas time, or just kind of wearing on top of other like products. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the shimmer of that. Stunning though, really, really nice. I just absolutely love a little subtle lip. And then this one is like a darker colour, because I love a little bit of a dark colour. Oh wow, this is stunning. Oh, I'm really excited to wear these. I think this is a bit of a brown, but yeah, as you can see, really cute colour for less than £2. It's just obscene. So I bought those, and then this blush. I'm really excited. I think I've actually used a powder blush before. I've only just really got into blush. I'm using the Made by Mitchell blush, and I do love like a creamy blush. I've savaged this box. A powder blush I like the idea of, and it's, I think it's like a shimmer, yeah, a luminous powder blush. I actually really like that packaging. It's really cute. Stunning. Look at that. For less than £5. That's insane. Let's do a little swatch. Oh, cute. Oh, that's so nice. It's like a mix between a highlighter and a blush. Love it. Oh, I'm really happy with those. Lovely. So those were little treatsies for me. Actually, I think a lot of these are treatsies for me. Treatsies for me, or treatsies for the house. So this one is the one, I don't really know what it is. I can't remember. I'm not sure. Oh, there's like loads of different tabs. Oh! Oh my goodness! Okay, I think I know what this is. I bought a couple of other things from P. Louise in the Black Friday sale, but look how it's come packaged. That is amazing. And I think it was less than a £5, so that's really good packaging for what I bought. But this is a bit dramatic, isn't it, just for one product. I thought I'd bought two, but either way it wasn't very expensive. Yeah, I literally just ordered one. Yeah, I just ordered one. Okay, and how much was it? This is actually a joke. This was £1.88. It's come in this box. I mean, that's really bad for the environment, but I'm 1000% gonna reuse this to put someone's gift in because that is so sweet. Just for £1.88 worth of blush. That's crazy. I love it. It's great. Absolutely fabulous. So I bought a Flirty Flush of Colour blush, and I think these are discontinuing. This is the shade Tutti Frutti. I don't think I've tried P. Louise blush before, so I'm excited to try it. I really like the packaging, and for less than £2, and that is like including delivery, because yeah, I was bumping up my overall order. It's coming. I can see it. I can see it. It's starting to come out. This is gonna really give me the ick, isn't it, when it comes out in like bubbles. Not too bad. Okay, it's out. Let's do a little swatch. Ooh, that's like really corally. Oh, I like that. Sorry, I couldn't quite see it in the viewfinder because it's like really funny lighting. I've put way too much in my hand. Oh, that's such a nice colour. Whoa, a little goes a long way. Well, considering that was £1.88, it's going to last me a long time. I think that's going to look really cute in the summer. Next up we have an Amazon parcel, which I think is going to be boring reselling stuff like labels and packaging. So this probably isn't one that's going to be fun to open, but, well, fun to show you at least. But it's essentials. Yeah, it literally is. So I've bought packages for my Vinted Parcels, and I have bought labels for my Vinted Parcel printer. So that's excellent. I'm glad those have come because I'm actually gonna be needing these labels in a minute because I've nearly used up, yeah, I've nearly used up my current ones. I think this is gonna be something for the kitchen because that's the only thing we've got left that could be coming. How exciting is this? It's a tin opener. How boring of me, but our one broke and it was such a nightmare doing it manually. So I've taken the step to do electric, and I don't know if it's going to be a gimmick or whether it's going to make my life easier. And if it's a gimmick, it's going straight back. But I'm hoping it makes life easier because I hate opening tins with the windy thing because it never works. You mince around the edge, you've got the paper of the carton that goes in the sauce, or it doesn't quite open properly. And the last straw was when I half opened one and it just didn't work. So Cam's finished it off for me and it still didn't work because I'd minced it so much. So he used it and he was pouring it. He was like trying to squeeze it out of like the lid that was still on there, and it exploded and went all over me. And I was like, right, that's it, we're getting a new tin opener. So I've treated us to an electric one. Don't know what this is. Oh, I think this is a tea strainer. Yeah. So we've got loose leaf tea, but we did have silicone strainers, but we had them in storage and then a mouse got in there and ate them, which is disgusting. So I've bought a metal one. I've also got another metal one that I bought from TK, or no, from HomeSense the other day. And then Cam's was like, but I want one. So I bought him one. I'm gonna drink my tea and probably edit this vlog. But I think I'll probably leave this video here. If you got this far, thank you so much for watching. And if you've enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. I'm not going to do a question today because I don't have one and I'm super tired anyway. So I'm going to give myself a day off from a question. But if you have a question you'd like me to answer at the end of tomorrow's video, let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!